first read Vikram's character, I was very excited to play him because very fun character, bit of a comic relief in a very serious plotline.
अरे दीवारों के भी कान होते हैं sir.
And he was different. All the other characters have a similar personality. And this guy is an outsider from a completely different place with a completely different attitude. When we started diving deeper into his motivation, we realized that there is a lot more complexity to the character. While I was playing Vikram, I entered into it thinking that, oh, he's this fun, gossip-loving Delhi boy, pretty close to what I am. But then I realized that over time that, he's so much more. And Vikram evolved and my portrayal of Vikram evolved.
My character Ankush is a crybaby. He's the most annoying person you can find. So he's basically me, but he's not called Arjun. He's just called Ankush.
The London returned loser, Ankush. Drugs, university, ladkiyan, police, you name it.
So he has this accent, and he wears his chains, and he has these rings, and he has this broody look, but he's really not broody at all. So he's basically a clown. He's me. I'm an actor.
When I first read Shayoni, I really perceived her as this no-nonsense lady. She is extremely business-minded. Arguments and disagreements happen all the time when you're running a business. She knows exactly what she wants. She's very subtle, speaks less, carries herself with a lot of dignity. However, as the story progresses and the more I get to know her, I realize that there's this part of her who's really, really vulnerable. She is not that strong from within as she appears to be from the outside. She has a hard time dealing with her emotions. As an actor, it was very, very interesting for me to really dig into those aspects of her, the several layers of Shayoni.
My character Paritosh, he is a trophy husband who's sort of tied around this mess this family is. But gradually throughout the rehearsals, I really discovered that that's not entirely true, that he is more three-dimensional than I thought. I understood his desires and his needs and how everything he sort of did was to gain trust of his love and how he was very hopeful. He had a deep visceral understanding of love and companionship, which sort of radiated through his lines and through his character. I cannot force my wife's feelings, right? Whether they're towards me or someone else. And I really found it endearing.
When Prabhas was first read out and explained to me, the only word that came to my mind was underdog. Somebody who's so full of talent and capabilities, but bogged down by unfortunate circumstances. Ami boli chak bol chilam. Through working on this play and with interactions with the directors primarily, I just came to realize how unresolved longing and conflict can play out in your dynamics with other people and how that makes it all the more interesting from the viewpoint of a script.
Gehenna, when I first read the script in the beginning, I was prepared to play the jobless, judgmental auntie that every family has.
How dare you accuse me?
And I believed such people are born this way. But when we actually started the entire process, when we had long conversations about why she does, what her past could be, and when we started building the character, I realized there is so much more to her that is her own doing, that is not in her hand. She's a victim of in her own way. That was something that I found really interesting. I could play with personally. I guess what I've learned is that I won't be judgmental of all the judgmental aunties that are out there, because clearly there's a story to everyone.
I personally have never done something like this before, so this was very, very unique to me.
It was fun, but also very tiring.
It taught me how to be more independent as an actor.
The whole approach was it had, the ethos was of theatre.
The director is not being there on spot to, set the frame or make me understand the characters, but I think the workshops with the director really helped that in that way.
Seeing Fola's things come to life has been such a fulfilling and cathartic experience. The script has been co-written, it's been co-directed. It's an insane amount of trust that not just they have put into each other, but also the cast and the rest of the team has put in.
I'm honestly so proud of our team because it's been extremely difficult coordinating things remotely, and even as writers, I think we were pushed to a limit. A project like Fola's Things works when you have synergy, when there is harmony with the cast and the crew, and I think that's all you can ask for. So I do hope that you watch the play. I do hope you like it. And if you do, then please share our humble little play to the rest of the world. Thank you.